Hey, today in this video I want to explain to you how YouTube not only got me this listing on this house here. It's about a $1.5 million home that I got the listing, and then YouTube sold the house for me. And what I want to emphasize is it doesn't matter that this was a house or it was a Ferrari or it was whether I'm a real estate agent or an auto salesman, a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer. If I've got something, an insurance salesman, to sell, YouTube can do it for me. And I want to share with you why if you're not involved in YouTube, I think you're missing a tremendous opportunity. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you the videos that I took and posted on YouTube that got me the listing and then ended up getting the sale. And I want to emphasize that we're at an opportunity that we haven't seen since the late 60s. In the 60s, cable TV became available, and a guy by the name of Ted Turner went out and bought a bunch of cable channels and turned it into an empire. He didn't spend a lot of money. Well, YouTube is that opportunity again, and it doesn't cost anything to generate a YouTube channel. I started mine last March. Today, I'm passing 1,000 subscribers. I have about 6,000 viewers a month. That means that in roughly 8 months, I have been able to create an audience of 8,000 people who want to see what I have to say. And it ends up with me selling houses like this. Let me explain to you again how it all came about. I identified who the owner of the house was through the tax records. I then looked up on fastpeoplesearch.com and found out the homeowner's name, and I was able to get the homeowner's cell phone number. With that in hand, the first thing I did was write the owner a letter. The letter basically was one of my letters, which I entitled, "Are You Puzzled Why Your Home Isn't Selling?" And I mail it to him, and then within 3 days I send another letter, and that letter is entitled "A Formula for Selling Your Luxury Homes." So I make two snail mail contacts with them. Then after that's done, I make a video where I actually stood right here in front of this house, and again, it'll be at the end of this video that you can see it. And I explained to them that I'm the best agent for them to sell their piece of property. That then I take and I text to them. That's right, I use that cell phone number that I got, and I text them the information of me standing in front of this house and telling them why I'm the right person to sell their property. In this case, the homeowner contacted me within 24 hours and said, "Hey, I'd be interested in what you think you can do for me that anybody else has." And I've gotten 2 letters from you, and I got the message on my cell phone from you. So can we get together? I got together and met with the homeowner. It happened to be a widow, and the house was empty. And so we met here in the house, and I explained my unique value proposition to her, and I listed the house. After I got the listing, I actually did what I call a walk and talk video, where I walked through the house and showed the makeup of the house and what it was all about. And then I posted that on YouTube. It was an 8-minute video, and again, at the end of this video, I'll give you a link to where you can see what the video was all about. And so we created a video, and I put it on YouTube. I not only posted the video on my YouTube, I put it into my CRM and sent it to about 4,000 people who I have on my CRM, and made them knowledgeable of the house. And so I got the information out on the property very swiftly and very targeted to my target audience. Having done that, I then used the keywords moving to Birmingham, relocating to Birmingham, Birmingham's best neighborhoods, Let's see, what else did I use? Birmingham's Best Schools, and put it out there on YouTube. This video got something in the neighborhood of about 750 viewings in about a 3-month period. So I get a call from another agent and says he has a couple who wants to come down and take a look at the house. The agent explains that this is a couple from Chicago who are getting tired of the Chicago winters and want to move to the south. That they're coming down and they're going to, in fact, look at 4 homes in Atlanta, and they want to see 1 home in Birmingham. So they show up, and I, as always, show up for the showings of my house, and I start walking them through the house, and they explain to me that they're already familiar with it, and they are already familiar with me. And they explained that they had seen the video, and in fact had seen it quite a number of times, and were very familiar with the piece of property. They came to Birmingham to see 1 home as a result of the video that they saw on YouTube. So when I say to you that YouTube got me the listing, and then YouTube also sold the house for me, I mean just that. So my message to you, and this isn't the first time that's happened, my message to you is whatever you're selling, whether it be a product or a service, YouTube is a free channel to the United States. I'm even communicating with people in India about houses. I'm communicating with a young man from Denmark. I got an email from a lady from England asking me if I would be willing to list her house in Jamaica because no one else is doing what I'm doing. So I'm telling you, whatever business you're in, whatever product you're selling, there is a new way for you to market it, and it's YouTube. Now, I've written a book, and I explain in the book how you set up a YouTube channel, and then I'm going to create a course, and I'm going to explain how you use YouTube channel, how you use social media to sell products, to sell services. And if you aren't doing it, you're missing a phenomenal opportunity. This is the book I've written. It'll give you some basic information on how to set up a YouTube channel and how to use it and how to use other social media. I think there's a lot of social media opportunities that some of them, like Facebook, cost you some money. YouTube doesn't. Basically a free media and a way for you to connect to your target audience, and as far as that goes, beyond. So it's available. I'd suggest that's where you start. There's some other books in the description below that I think are worth reading, but YouTube is a gift and you need to take advantage of it.